It's a whirlwind. It doesn't seem like it's been that many years, but it has. So
1985. So you're the founder of Healing Hearts Ministries International, healinghearts.org. But you started online counseling, online programming, disciple making before anybody else. You were doing this when? When did you guys start doing that?
95, 96. This friend of mine, he was the director of a pregnancy center in California. He called me up one day and he goes, you now have an email address and a web page. Or, it was like a real funky, like not, it wasn't a great web page. And I said, what is it? What do I do with it? And he said, you give people your email address and they can write you electronically and then you can write them back. And I can't even remember when we posted it, but it was just a 1-page website about, who we were and what we were doing or whatever. And all of a sudden, like, I started getting emails from people. I don't even know how they found us. It was just God. But I started getting emails from these women and they were like pouring their hearts out, and so I would answer them back. And then I got to the point to where I thought, I got to get some help. I need some other people in my ministry. I had about 5 or 6 gals I was working with in the Seattle area. And so I said, can you guys help me? Because these women are like, they're just like pouring it all out on paper. And I feel so bad. And the sad thing is that some of them even said, I've emailed several people in the pro-life movement and nobody's even answered me back. It's just unconscionable, I think, before the Lord that you wouldn't answer somebody that would share those kind of things. We literally had somebody with an Excel spreadsheet and they would keep track of the clients and we would send them a PDF of each chapter of the Bible study. And we did that for 5 or 6 years. And then I said, this is crazy. We need to put this study online. We got to the point to where we couldn't keep track of the spreadsheet. We had like 80, 90 clients. How do you keep track of that? When, corresponding with the counselor and what chapter they're on and what chapter they need next. And so finally one of the leaders in our ministry, she was, kind of a self-taught programmer. She goes, well, I can do something, let's do something and get it online. And so that's kind of where it started. And